Agger's View is brought to you by PureMTGO.com and MTGOTraders.com. So I decided this week we'd do a Ravnica draft, and this should be fun. But I'm horrible at Ravnica drafts, absolutely horrible. So we have 8 here, it seems. Just waiting for this to load up. And not a good rare. I haven't opened a money rare yet from Ravnica. And I haven't won either, so I'm doing pretty badly. Devouring Light, though, is great removal. So this is the key to Ravnica as far as I've looked up. Then again, taking I'm a bad drafter at Ravnica. In the beginning pack, you want to go for Grixis, Numot colors, Esper colors, Jund colors, or Oros colors. Those will let you have cards you can keep on picking the whole way through. If you pick any other type of you want to go tricolor Ravnica for the most part. And if you pick any other tricolor, you're going to have packs where you're going to have very little cards that you can actually take. So on this one, the best one for us, well, the easiest one on is Devouring Light. Well, that's actually pretty good too. But well, it's good and bad. It can be a blowout, and sometimes it just does nothing. So we'll get the Devouring Light. That's always good. And you can put us into either Numot, Esper, or Oros. So we have 3 options open to us still. Disembowel is good too, and there's a Signet in there as well. But yeah. Okie dokie. So we opened up another pack, and nothing great. We have Brains. Whoa! I could have sworn I picked the Devouring Light. That's not good at all. The card fits in none of the tricolor combinations. Wow. I need to check this replay because I'm pretty sure I clicked the right one. Anyways, Brain Spoil is the answer here. It's removal, and there's nothing great in this pack. This is like really bad. 5 mana to tap a creature. You have to return it to your hand every time. So I guess we'll pick it now so we don't cause problems later on. I don't know how that happened, but green-white fits into none of these colors. Maybe I'm just blind. I'll have to check back. Okie dokie. Well, we might have to go to Teneb. It's gonna mean we're gonna have one bag pack. I don't remember which pack it's gonna be. It's bad. But Teneb colors are available, I guess. Celestial Guild Mage is really good. Glory Rot Firm is good too. Skylar Seeds isn't bad. This card is horrible. So I don't know what to pick here. It's either between Celestial Guild Mage and Golgari Rot Farm. I think we'll pick the Golgari Rot Farm. Having these bounce lands is pretty insane. Like, this guy's great too, but I don't know if I'm going to be white. I'm pretty sure going to be black, so, or green at least. So I'm going to have the best chance of playing the Golgari Rot Farm, I figure. Okie dokie. Interesting removal there. Not a great card. It doesn't seem horrible though. We could pick up a Signet that's on color. Well, kind of on color. At least it's a green Signet. We could pick up a possibly off color. We're not sure if we're white. We could be Jund, or I guess Jund at this point. Jund or Teneb. So a lot of options here. I don't really like Clinging Darkness that much. Not enough like 1 toughness creatures that I really want to play it. I think we'll go with the Signet here. Probably just gonna lose this whole thing. Okie dokie. So we have a 3-1 or 2-2. Not great. Nightmare Void is good and constructed, but not good and limited. Wow, this pack is pretty bad. I really wish I had that. Let's think here. I guess Strands of Undeath is the best card. It's a Mind Rot that has an enchant creature bonus. I guess we'll take Strands of the Undeath. I don't see anything really good in that pack at all. Okie dokie. This pack's pretty bad again. I guess the best card is Gaze of the Gorgon. It's a combat trick, kind of semi-removal. Not very good. This card is pretty close to worthless, as is this guy. And this is a constructed card. This card's actually pretty cool. Not cool, actually, never mind. It does it to players, not creatures. So yeah, this is a pretty horrible pack again. I guess we can take the Siege Worm. He's not bad. This guy with Siege isn't bad either, but I think the Siege Worm's a little bit better. This guy turns into a 6-1. I mean, 3/4 is not bad. I think we'll just take the 5/5 straight up that can cheat out into play. This guy, I don't know. They're trying to be funny. They're trying to be funny. Can't be blocked by saplings. You need the sacrifice creature, not very good. This guy can actually be pretty annoying for opponents to deal with. Exiling creatures from a graveyard usually isn't a problem unless you have cards you return it with, so we might play him. We might just end up to nub here. I mean, here's a 3/3 flyer. That guy's pretty good. I was going to pick up this guy, but I saw this guy here, so. We also have a disenchant there still with Convoke. So, white's pretty open. This guy's just not worth it, in my opinion. Guess we'll take another Strangler. I mean, this seems horrible to me. I think it's horrible. What do I find out? It's like one of the best cards on the set. I passed it twice. Probably not. Okay. Not good. No good either. Not good either. The most powerful card in there is probably Insight and Hysteria. So I guess we'll steal it from somebody else. I've seen her be annoying, but she's not very good. I guess we'll keep people off the idea that black is going around. This card is worthless, but I guess we'll take the red card. No one's going to take the guy as a sign. We might play. I don't know. Never mind. We're not going to even try. So, a very bad first pack, especially since we missed that first pick. I mean, we might be able to use this guy. I mean, if it is a blowout, if it goes off correctly. But it's got to go off correctly, so. We got a foiled dual land. No. Although that is in color, so that's pretty nice. If we end up to nab. Ooh, this guy's amazing. This is double Gravedigger. Makes our Woodwraith Stranglers worse, though. But, I'm not going to not pick him because he makes these guys worse. This guy will take precedence over the other guys. Another one? The only thing I take over him is removal. I don't see any removal in black, green, white. Nope. So we got two super Gravediggers. Okie dokie. Well, we're passing some great cards for blue-red. Nothing here I went over the Orzhov Basilica, though. Getting more fixing on our colors. It's gonna be. I mean, this guy's not bad, but I like to get that fixing going. We can start hiding some of these cards now. We're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have very few playables, though. Like these Stranglers, we can't play anymore since we have two Exhumer Thralls. Looks like the best pick here is the Bloodthirst dude. This guy's pretty weak. Yeah, I guess we'll take this guy. So we'll have to try to look to get some more aggressive creatures. I mean, if you're playing Paul and Bright Wings, you want to play on a bunch of big, heavy green dudes. Like, if this Bloodthirst out, and we get to attach that, he's going to deal, what, 5 damage and put 5 Saplings into play. I mean, that'll probably win the game on its own. But, who knows? Okie dokie, not a great pack, but we do have some workable stuff here. This guy makes Saplings a lot better. Often people will block Saplings and he just kills them. He's not great, but he's definitely useful. He's better than a 2/2 for 3, and I've played 2/2 3s before. And we're not looking for enchantments now. We're going to need creatures with all of our Gravediggers and such. Wild Size is good. Withstand's pretty good too. Restless Bones is pretty weak. Like, you should be playing 2 for that card, not 3. This guy is interesting, but we already have a lot of high cost creatures. I guess we'll just take this guy to help get Bloodthirst going. Also, get our life total up a little bit. The lifelink is pretty decent. So yeah, it's not technically lifelink. It's the old lifelink, so gotta remember that. The plastic a bunch of good blue-red cards again. We'll take the Barrowcats here. Ooh, there's a Fletcher. And he is a Bird's Paradise with 1/3 on a 1/3 reach creature. Oh, not a bird's, but close. This guy's not horrible either. Well, no, he's actually pretty horrible. Yeah. So in terms of removal, we got, what, 2 cards kind of? Like, if we count that as half and that as half, I guess we have 2 cards. So Hana Ledgewalker actually helps put Bloodthirst on really well. This card's interesting. It's like the original Umbras, but I don't think we need expensive cards right now, so I'll take a 3/2 for 4 if I have to. It's not the worst. And if I get this guy out, we can actually play the red sometimes, so. Card's horrible. This card's horrible. Almost worthless. And the Souls is okay, but kind of mana intensive. Not what I want to see. Quicken. The card was so funny back in the day. Okie dokie, not great. I don't know, we might need that. This guy's interesting. But we're probably not going to play this guy, but we have the option, I guess. This guy is not great, but it is a mana store. Who knows? I don't know here. I guess we'll take... I don't see us playing this, really. That's the type of card I guess you could use on an aggro deck. Like extreme aggro. Or you just wanted to get that damage through. It's essentially I didn't leave it up long enough for you. It's what is it? Super Trample? Where you can deal damage to them instead of dealing damage to the creatures. But then your creatures just die. So Restless Bones came back around. That's interesting. So we're populating our lower levels, but not great cards right now. I really want to see a money card. But who knows. We have 2 Bounce Lands and a Signet on color. This might be the last pack where we don't get anything. I don't know. Oh, Blood Crypt. Well, it's about time. Okie dokie. And that actually might help play our red spells. Who knows? And it had to be in a pretty decent pack, too. My Rectus Guild Mage is pretty good. Seal of Doom, very good. Ghost Quarter's good in Modern. Not good, decent in Modern. Actually, I don't know if it's been played in Modern. It's good, though. She's pretty good, too. Not because of her ability, just because she's a 2/5 for 3. So we'll probably get something back from this pack. He's pretty good, Guardian Guild pack. At least he's good in Pauper. I'm not sure if he's actually good in this set. So we finally got a dual land. I'm not sure if that one pays. So I don't think that one pays for the draft. I think that was like $7. But it pays for that pack for sure. And helps pad our probable loss. If I must be blunt about this. Oh, they gave me hexproof. Cool. Okie dokie. So we got a lot of interesting options here. I want to take Wrecking Ball, but we don't have red per se. I mean, what do we have in white that's that important? Pollen Bright, Conclave, and Droning. The Lionheart doesn't matter. I mean, we have the red splash there. I don't see anything I want in black, green, and white, really. Like, I mean, supply and demand's cool and all, but it's probably not worth it. Maybe we can go Jund after all. This is a bad time to be switching, but I mean, look, there's Crackling Flames there too. There's so many good red cards going around. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier. Who knows? Wrecking Ball. Odds and ends. Well, ends is pretty awesome. Interesting card for sure. Well, if we're gonna play Jund, we'll want this. I don't see any creatures I really want that badly right in here. Okie dokie. Interesting pack here. Probably the best is the Jester, followed by the Vesper Ghoul. Yeah. Guess we'll take the Jester here. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. Oh, 4/4 Fear for 6 is not bad. I mean, there's a lot of creatures that can block him, but he's still a pretty beefy evasion creature. If we have any rats, it turns out I don't think we have any rats though. Still, 4/4 for 6 with evasion, better than any other card in here, really. Well, there's a on color Mana Fixer. This guy's not bad either. I think we'll go with a Fixer. Okie dokie, this pack's not very good. Guess we can play this guy. He gets interesting if he hit. He's good, really good if you hit Hellbent. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit Hellbent consistently. We have a lot of expensive cards, but it's certainly better than this guy, who deals damage to your own creatures. Kills himself if he's the only creature in play. Ooh, Spouting Fried Hydra. This guy has to be killed by, like, actual removal. That's not like deal damage to a creature, because it just keeps on coming back. And if you get to block a 1/1 with it, it gets out of hand. I don't know if it's better than the Slaughterhouse, but I'll try it out. Oh look, there's that 2/2 flyer. She can actually help power out a lot of this stuff. But maybe we just go 4 colors. We might have to get greedy with this deck. I mean, there's not enough multicolored to matter. This guy's not good. That guy's interesting, but not very good. Who knows? You can discard a land for that. This card's not very good. Beacon Hawk's not great in this deck. There's nothing for tapping. Needs to be done. This is the worst deck ever. You all are watching me build it. Guess we'll get a Hawk. I don't know why. Why'd I pick the Hawk? This guy's not horrible. I'm not gonna pick a Scalper ever. Thrive. Target multicolored creature. So we're gonna Thrive. Entropic Eidolon. Okay, so this is a horrible deck. We're playing 5 colored. We do have some fixing though. Maybe we'll use these wild Cantors. Who knows? I don't want to. That will be pretty bad if I have to. Let's see if we can just make it 2 colored. No, not playing this guy. No Eidolon from that color. And the Thrives are pretty worthless. I guess we can play Indurate Bliss. It turns on our Hellbent 1 creature, if I need to. So 22, we're like 1 playable short. Let's look at this. We have a lot of bad cards. Guess the Sellsword Brute isn't the worst. Ooh, they put dies on there. I didn't notice. Thinking about going to... No, I think 23 will be fine. So I guess we don't have to play 3 colored. Like, we're missing out on her, him, and her, as well as the Pollen Bright Wings. I actually want to play these. This is really bad. We do have 2 free white sources. No, 3 free white sources with Basilica. No, just 2, sorry. Basilica and Celestial Signet. And Pollen Bright, it's just 1 white. And we don't have to play the Sandstorm Eidolon anymore. We don't really have a lot of multicolored ways to bring it back anyhow. No. I wonder what he's doing. Okie dokie, so let's see here. I mean, she's really the best white card I have. But I feel like putting her in would be too horrible for our mana base. We do have 2 cards, just 1 card that makes any mana of any color. What shall I say? We don't have much red at all. I think we can do it. So let us figure this out. Like, the only red cards we have are Brute and the Wrecking Ball. The only white cards we have are those. So it's black, green, splash white, splash red, which is not good, but in desperate times call for desperate measures, you know. So let's see what they have to say about this here. Suggest. They kind of understand too. Okie dokie. Let's pop by color again. I guess we'll need 2 planes to make it all work. Okie dokie. Certainly not great, but it could work. We'll say this as X limited to 1. Like, playing the Wild Cantors helps fix the mana, but you can't pay a whole card to fix mana. That's just really bad. You know? I'm pretty sure you know. And you're telling me that my deck's horrible on your computer. And I know my deck's horrible. But I've got to play to win, you know? You know? Watch this Pollen Wings get on this guy and win the game just on that. Or watch me play it on my Silhana Ledgewalker and make a token every turn. That'd be hilarious. You know what? We don't need to play this Brute. He's asking for more fixing than we need to. We can play a green or white card, right? Do we have another one that we could play? I guess Restless Bones wouldn't be the worst. It's pretty bad though. Like, that guy's no good. And this card's really not good at all. Ooh, untap makes mana. Does it do anything else? It can untap a creature with regeneration to block. Ooh, it can untap a creature to convoke with. Maybe I spoke too soon. No, this card is bad, but I think it's better than the Bones. And just having an early creature play out means we get more value out of our Exhumers. I don't hope I have to bring this guy back. It's possible. And he's got evasion, so say la vie. Suggest. Oh, guess he won't suggest anymore. Suggest now. No mountains. Guess we'll go with an extra forest. So we have 2 red sources there, a red source there, and this guy can be red if I need him to. Shouldn't be horrible. This deck is probably going to be very horrible. I'm going to lose first round again, but at least I got a dual land, finally. It's about time. No, I actually think the Bones are better. Especially since they're not in a splash color. Submit. Oh look, they're way down me. Who knew? Okay, I'll see you in the draft.